Hello everyone. Let's crack 10 MCQs in less than 10 minutes for competitive exams. So question 1. It says that 999 square minus a 998 square is equal to question mark. It is an RRB question of 2008. It is seen that the correct option is 1997. Now explanation. This is of the form a square minus b square. So a square minus b square is actually a plus b and a minus b. So if we think a as 999 and b as 998, then it is 999 plus 998 into a 999 minus 998. So this 2 on adding up gives 1997 and this 2 on subtraction gives a 1. So multiplication of this 2 gives a 1997. So question 2. It says that we are to find the value of this expression. It is an RRB question for 2005. Okay. It is seen that the correct option is C. Now explanation. Now we see that the numerator is something to the power cube minus something. So our target is that we take this 0.027 as something to the power cube. Now 27 is the cube of 3. So 0.027 is the cube of 0.3. Okay, so the numerator is of the form a cube minus b cube. Now we know that a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. Now expanding with the help of the formula, we get this numerator here. And we are writing the denominator as 0.69. Now this 0.69 can be written as 2.3 into 0.3. Okay, and this 0.09 can be written as 0.3 whole square. Okay, so this whole thing gets cancelled out with this whole thing and we are left with only this part. So this is 2.3 minus 0.3, which is a 2. Question 3. It says that what part of an hour elapses from 4:56 p.m. to 5:32 p.m. It is seen that the correct option is C. Now explanation. Now the time duration between 4:56 p.m. and 5:32 p.m. is actually 36 minutes. Now to convert this minutes to an hour, we need to divide with a 60 and hence we have a 3/5 hour. Okay. So correct option is C. Okay, now question 4. It says that if 5 plus 2 root 3 by a 7 plus 4 root 3 is equal to a plus b root 3, then we are to find the values of a and b. It is seen that the correct option is C. Now explanation. Now our trick is that this is the left hand side of the equation and this is the right hand side of the equation. Okay, now we are to find the value of a plus b. But if the equation of the left hand side is somewhat of this form, then we cannot find the values of a and b. So our trick is that we will rationalize this left hand side and bring it to somewhat of the form of something c plus d root 3. Then that c would be equated to this a and that d would be equated to this b and we would get the values of a and b. Okay, so let's hop on to the solution. So we are rationalizing this thing. So we are rationalizing meaning we are actually getting rid of this square root of 3 in the denominator. So we are multiplying with a 7 minus 4 root 3 in the numerator as well as in the denominator. So the numerator is of the form a plus b into a minus b, which is a square minus b square, and hence we have this. So it is 11 minus 6 root 3. Now this 11 minus 6 root 3 is actually a plus b root 3. So a is 11 and b is minus 6. Question 5. It says that a circle is circumscribed around a square as shown in the figure, this figure. And the area of one of the 4 shaded regions. See, the shaded regions are 1, 2, 3 and 4. One of the 4 shaded regions, so any one of that is equal to 4/7. Then we are to find the radius of the circle. It is an RRB question of 2006. It is seen that the correct option is A. Now let us assume that the radius of the circle be R and the side of the square is A. Now a square has 2 diagonals, one this and one this. So the diagonal of a square is actually root 2a, where a is the side of the square. Okay, and this is a circle with centered at O. Now this is again a diameter of the circle. So the diameter of the circle and the diagonal of the square is actually equal. So from that we get that A is equal to root 2r. Now area of the shaded region is actually pi r square. Pi r square is the area of the circle minus that A square, because the shaded region here is this one, that is the area of the circle minus this area of the square is actually the shaded region. Okay, so the area of the circle minus the area of the square. Now this A, we have found out that A is root 2r. So substituting the value of A, we get this. Now according to the problem, we know that one of the shaded regions is actually 4 by 7. So this is the whole thing. So we need to divide it with a 4 to get one of the shaded region, and hence we have this. Now simplifying, we get that r is root 2. Question 6. In how many different ways can the letters of the word operate be arranged? It is a bank PO question of 2009. It is seen that the correct option is D. Now this word operate has 7 letters in it, of which the letter E is actually repeated twice. So the total number of ways we can get is 7 factorial because of the 7 letters the word operate contains, and the 2 factorial is because the E letter is actually occurs twice. Okay, so it is 2520. Next is question 7. It says that what is the weight of the water contained in a conical vessel of 21 centimeter deep, that is 21 is the height of that conical vessel, and 16 centimeter in diameter, that is 16 centimeter if is the diameter of the conical vessel, then its radius would be 8 centimeter. Okay, that is divided by 2. It is an RRB question of 2006. Now the correct option you would guess, and that is explanation. Volume of the conical water vessel is 1/3 pi r square 8. Pi is 22 by 7, r as I said is 8, and 8 is 21. On calculation gives a 1408 centimeter cube. So converting it to kg is dividing it with 1000, which gives us B. Okay, that is this. Now question 8. What is the volume in cubic centimeter of a pyramid whose area of the base is 25 square centimeter and height is 9 centimeter? An RRB question of 2006. It is seen that the correct option is B. Now explanation. Now a pyramid is somewhat of the form of a cone. So this is a cone and the base is a circle. So area of the base is actually pi r square because the area of a circle is pi r square. So given that the area of the base, so pi r square is given to us, that is 25. So volume of the pyramid is 1/3 pi r square 8. Now this pi r square is 25 and 8 is 9 and 1/3 is 1/3. Now on simplification gives a 75 centimeter cube. Question 9. It says that a metallic sphere of radius 5 cm is melted to make a cone with base of the same radius. What is the height of the cone? RRB question of 2006. Now, a sphere is metallic and that sphere is melted to form a cone. So the volume of the sphere and the volume of the cone is same because that sphere is only melted to a cone. Okay. So the correct option is D. Now explanation. According to the problem, we have volume of the sphere is equal to volume of the cone. Volume of the sphere is 4/3 pi r cube and volume of the cone is 1/3 pi r square 8 of the same radius. So r becomes the same and r is given to us as 5 centimeter. On simplification, 8 is 20. Question 10. If simple interest on rupees 600 for 4 years and on rupees 600 for 2 years combined together is rupees 180, then we are to find the rate of interest. An RRB question of 2009. It is seen that the correct option is B. Now explanation. Rate. We are assuming that the rate per annum, this is PA is per annum, is R%. Then we know that formula for simple interest is PRT by 100. P is 600, R is not known to us, the 4, that is the 4 years for the first 600, and divide by 100. Plus, because it is combined together, so we are doing a plus. And then again for the next 2 years is PRT by 100. So this is 600 into R into 2 divided by 100. This 100 cancels out with the 600. This 100 cancels out with the 600, and we are left with the 6 into 4 R, which is a 24 R, plus 6 into 2 is a 12 R, which is equal to 180. On simplifying, R is 5.